Welcome. This is Father Valenchek, pastor of St. Sebastian Parish since 2008, bringing you a more in-depth tour of our beloved school. Whether this is your first visit to our school, or maybe it was just last week or last year, or even way back in the day on your very last day of 8th grade since you visited, I hope you will enjoy this additional section of the virtual tours of our school. This section of the virtual tour was created in the summer of 2020 to provide a more in-depth look at some of the features of the school. St. Sebastian School Building officially opened its doors on Mall Avenue in West Akron in November of 1929, moving from its temporary home in the KFC building on West Market. The building was constructed as a combination church and school, hall, convent, and offices. Today, the building reflects the care and dedication of the staff of St. Sebastian Parish for the past 90 years. Thank you to those who have come before us who took such remarkable care of this beloved building. In 2019, the exterior of the building was cleaned and repaired in celebration of the school's 90th anniversary. Just imagine the number of footsteps the halls and even these flagstones have withstood over time. The flagstones certainly show the wear and tear of many generations of students, parents, faculty, and visitors. The original parish bell is featured on the front lawn of the school. A fun piece of trivia is that Catholic steeple bells are given a name and are baptized before use. In the Roman Catholic Church, the name baptism of bells has been given to the ceremonial blessing of church bells since the 11th century. The name given this bell is Annunciata. It was cast by the Stucksteed Brothers Company and dedicated in November 1929. At some point during repairs to the tower, the bell was removed and placed on the school grounds, but it is still very much in working order. Walking around the school exterior, many alumni would often comment on the angel statue located outside of the school between the school and the convent entrance. Evidently, many a misbehaving student spent a time out at this statue while the rest of the classmates enjoyed recess. The statue has experienced some wear and tear, but continues to grace the campus with his presence. The campus has evolved since the early days. Even the brick parking lot has received some loving attentions since this photo was taken in 1944. In 2015, the brick parking lot was restored and a Sacred Heart statue of Jesus was added. As we enter the school, it is remarkable to see the changes in the many areas, and yet the interior has certainly maintained its familiar and memorable features. One notable change occurred in celebration of the school's 90th anniversary. The St. Sebastian Parish Foundation sponsored a 90th anniversary fundraiser entitled Project Spruce Up. In honor of St. Sebastian Parish School's 90th anniversary, the foundation led a fundraising effort called Project Spruce Up, a $100,000 campaign to refurbish the school's hallway floors and stairwells. The project included the installation of polymer epoxy coating on all 7,150 square feet of the hallway flooring in the school, as well as repairs and upgrades to the stairwells and the painted portions of the hallway walls. Our first stop on this virtual tour is the lower level, the art room, and what is now the band room. Back in the day, the band room was used as an additional space for art projects. Heading down the hall, our next stop is the Helen Berry Hamlin Library. The name of the library was made in honor of Helen Berry Hamlin by her grandchildren. The Helen Berry Hamlin Library at St. Sebastian Parish School maintains an inventory of over 9,000 books for our young learners, as well as offering interactive learning and hands-on educational technology via the smart boards and the internet. This room in the original building was the social hall for the church, as well as the cafeteria for the children. Many alumni remember standing on the stage to perform their classroom plays, as well as the stage being the location for many notable photo sessions, namely First Communion class photos. Historical pictures from the parish archives show various anniversaries and social events celebrated in this room. As we travel down the hallway, we will enter the Technology Learning Lab. This is our state-of-the-art technology learning lab where grades K through 8 come each week to learn. Students are exposed to programming, robotics, coding, 3D design, digital citizenship, animation, keyboarding, introduction to digital photography, and many other topics. In 2015, funds generated from our parish school's largest fundraiser, the St. Sebastian Spectacular, created our school's Technology Learning Lab. In addition to our lab, our school is equipped with many forms of technology, including over 250 iPads for all students' use and over 100 Chromebooks for students in grades 3 through 5. To help further encourage students' learning, there are smart boards in every classroom, and our school provides all students, grades 6 through 8, with a Chromebook laptop computer that is theirs to use at school and at home for the entire year. As you can see, technology is very much present in St. Sebastian Parish School. Across the hall is the boiler room, and many alumni and parents remember the dedicated Ray Gayon. Ray was the custodian of the school for 60 years. The boiler room seems to be a favorite stopping place on the tours. Alumni of all ages seem to have fond memories of stories of the boiler room. Next door to the boiler room is the tutoring and storage room. This room used to be the cafeteria kitchen back in the day. In 2020, during the classroom improvement project, storage cabinets were moved from the classroom into this room to provide additional storage. One final stop on this lower level. Before we go up to the next level, you'll notice the storage room here that many alumni boys have mentioned as the location for the server's sacristy, a place where the students would get ready in order to serve Mass. Memories shared during tours include the special penny black shoes they would wear and the forbidden sipping of wine. Heading up to the next level, we turn into Monsignor Zwissler Hall, familiar to many as the location of the original church. This portion of the building that was our original church building is now referred to as Monsignor Zwissler Hall, in honor of our founding pastor, Father Hilary Zwissler, who was named Monsignor by Pope Pius XII in 1957. In 1960, when the new church opened its doors, the original church continued to be used as the location for Mass, especially the weekly contemporary Mass in the 1980s and 1990s. Many alumni recalled the altar and the choir loft with fondness. Currently, Zwissler Hall accommodates not only school lunches, spelling bees, and talent shows, as well as the annual International Festival and the Sanctuary Society Christmas Tea. It also serves as a rental hall for weddings and gatherings of all types. Zwissler Hall went through a major renovation back in 2004. No longer just a cafeteria, it was transformed into this performance cafeteria space. It was recently refreshed in 2019 in honor of the school's 90th anniversary. One item in particular was the beloved rose window, which was refurbished in 2019, with each of the individual stained window panes reinforced and an entire new frame built. The current church building was built and opened in 1960 and seated 800 people. In 2018, a $1 million capital campaign entitled The Cornerstone of Our Faith was conducted in honor of our parish's 90th anniversary. The Cornerstone campaign's goal was achieved. to restore the church to its original beauty and luster. Key areas for restoration included doors, floors, pews, kneelers, mosaic, brass, woodwork, accessibility, ramps and a sound loop, and a newly designed plaza. Now, working our way up to the first level, which represents our primary grade classrooms, the teacher's lounge, which used to be a classroom, and the school principal office. Grades 1 through 3 are on this level, and in 2020, the 90th anniversary classroom improvement project began. This project includes new teacher desks and chairs, as well as students' desks, chairs, and storage. Here is a look at the concept classroom created for the school tours. Each classroom will maintain the strong traditions and heritage of our school through the religious teachings of the Catholic faith. The Teacher's Lounge underwent a major renovation courtesy of the Socials Ministry supported by the school parents. The lounge was previously the location of the kindergarten classroom and was converted into the lounge when the convent was renovated into the Beringer Early Learning Center to house the kindergarten and preschool classrooms. The school office includes the principal's office. This section of the school was the original convent for the nuns' housing. Traveling up the staircase. One significant memory held by many alumni and visitors are the lions on the stair railings. The second level of the school building houses the middle school classrooms, grades 4 through 6, and the school nurse's office. Many students recall the corner office by Zwissler Hall, where there was a sliding window from which the nuns and the principal would check on the students assembled for Mass. Because of the generosity of our attendees from the 2016 St. Sebastian September Spectacular, a brand new innovation lab was built at our parish school. This lab has become a hub for student-centered, STEM-based collaboration where students are challenged to be creative, experiment, and let their curiosity guide their discovery. The Innovation Lab provides a space for creativity and inquiry for all grades. Heading over to the junior high wing for grades 7 and 8. This school addition was dedicated in 1969 to accommodate the rising student population. In 1998, Victor Burley, a long-standing and dedicated parishioner, transformed part of the junior high wing by making a donation to the St. Sebastian Parish Foundation, a donation that continues to make a daily impact on the students at St. Sebastian Parish School. Our state-of-the-art science lab classroom features real-life scientific equipment, lab sinks, interactive computer stations, a smartboard, plenty of storage, desks, and more. While the lab is located in the junior high wing, other students use the lab also. Favorite activities include the experiments that kindergarten and first grade students complete with their 7th or 8th grade science buddies. Looking out the window, the greenhouse and the courtyard are visible. The courtyard has become a popular meeting place for the parish and school, as well as a location for such events as Donut Sunday, the annual Jazz and Wine Festival, outdoor concerts, staff appreciation luncheons, and most recently, outdoor Mass due to COVID-19. Rounding off the tour, it is important to note the many buildings on our campus. In 1938, during the 10th year of the parish's existence, the rectory was constructed. Also during this year, the brick parking lot was constructed and the playground was established. The rectory includes 7 bedrooms and is fondly referred to as the St. Sebastian Arms, with the visiting priests and seminarians enjoying the hospitality that is part of our heritage and traditions. Originally, this building was the convent, built in 1950 due to the swelling enrollment in the school. The sisters previously had their quarters in the school building. In the year 2000, A gift was made to the St. Sebastian Parish Foundation in memory of Charles and Catherine Beringer, charter members of St. Sebastian Parish. The gift enabled the parish to transform the new convent into an incredible center for learning for our preschoolers and kindergartners, and as a classroom space for our students in grades K through 8 to meet with our guidance counselor, speech counselor, auxiliary services, and tutors. Built in 1952 across South Hawkins Avenue, this was originally referred to as the Recreation Center. The building was later renamed in honor of our second pastor, Father Charles Byrider. The building houses multi-purpose spaces, a gymnasium, and locker rooms, as well as the Good Samaritan Hunger Center. The largest school fundraiser, the St. Sebastian Spectacular, raised funds to create the school's outdoor learning garden. The produce from this garden is donated annually to the Hunger Center. Wonderful memories abound across the street from the parish campus. Many people remember ice skating, ball playing, and picnicking at Forest Lodge. The lodge was unoccupied for many years, and the parish inquired if it could license the building. The Knights of Columbus and dedicated volunteers updated the lower level for meeting rooms and also a City of Akron rental space, and renovated the upper level for offices. The parish business manager and parish foundation offices reside on the upper level. If you would like a more detailed in-person tour, contact Kathy Holliday, whose contact information is in the description of this video. Thank you for joining me on this tour. God bless.